Hi, this is Jenny Brav of Radiant Wholeness Healing, and today I'm going to walk you through a ritual that I do at the end of every year to release the year that just passed. And then in a week, there will be a video to welcome in the new year. You can also do them both together at the beginning of the new year, taking inventory of the year that has passed and then welcoming in the new, however you want to do it. And for now, we're just going to be tapping out 2023. And feel free to have a journal available. You can pause after the meditation part of this. Feel free to have sage or crystals or any cleansing implements that might help you in releasing anything that didn't serve. And when you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. Imagine that you are standing in the middle of a field. And looking behind you at all this territory that you covered in the past 12 months. And feeling into what you're grateful for 2023. And this might be things that are easy to feel grateful for. They might be accomplishments, obvious wins. Happy events, people who came into your life. It might also be things that you were maybe not feeling grateful for at the time that they happened, but with a little distance, you can see that they served a purpose. And we'll be getting into that a little bit more in the next question, but really feeling into your gratitude and acknowledgements for the past 12 months. And it might also be a gratitude for how you showed up, for things that you stepped into. And just feeling into that. And then when that feels complete, feel into some of the lessons learned in the past year, any big patterns that you shifted, that you let go of, limiting beliefs that you overcame. What was your soul healing, letting go of, releasing through the things that came up for you during this year? And so even more so than in the last one, this might be things that you went through that maybe you're even still going through that didn't feel great. Maybe still don't feel great if they're not resolved while you're in it. But some part of you is able to have a higher perspective about what this is creating for you as an opportunity, what you're being invited to step into, to release. And then when you're ready, feel into what maybe you're still activated about, it's still up for you, that you would really like to not take with you into the next year. So any patterns that you want to let go of. And it might be a limiting belief. It might be an emotion that keeps on coming up over and over again, like rage or irritation, confusion, powerlessness, anxiety, grief, anger. It might be a habit, a way you deal with things, a coping strategy that really is no longer serving you. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. Maybe pause the video so that you can jot a few things down. And otherwise, we are going to start just tapping a little bit on some of the things you wrote down, repeating after me, modifying the words as you need to. Even though part of me is grateful to this past year for all the things it brought me, for the opportunities for growth, the shifts that happened, tapping on the side of the other hand. And another part of me is so done with the year, ready for newness, ready to let go of these old patterns. I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Hi, a part of me that is so ready to let go. I see you. Outside of the eyes, I feel you. Under the eyes, and maybe we can feel into the gratitudes first. under and above the lips. Hi, 2023, or whatever year it is when you're doing this. Under the collarbone, I feel you. Middle sternum, I'm grateful to you. And now just name the things that you're grateful for. And I'll be silent for a little while because that might be different for everyone. I might just be naming the points. Ribs, side of the body, inside and outside of the wrists. Other wrist. Thank you for all the shifts. Tapping all over the head, the winds, inside of the eyebrows. And I acknowledge myself for all of the ways I showed up outside of the eyes. And I'm open to releasing under the eyes anything that no longer serves me. Breathe. Under and above the lips. Hi, lessons learned. Under the collarbone. I acknowledge this past year, sternum, for all the opportunities to grow, ribs, to see my patterns, side of the body, for the old stuff that got activated. Rest. I'm grateful for the opportunity to heal. Other wrist. To bring loving attention to old patterns, old beliefs, all over the head. Inside of the eyebrows, and I acknowledge any ancestral patterns and beliefs outside of the eyes, any inner child wounds under the eyes that came to my attention, under and above the lips, as needing healing. Under the collarbone. Thank you so much, middle sternum, for doing what you needed to survive. Ribs. It was exactly what was needed at the time. Side of the body, and it no longer serves us. Wrist. We are ready for the upgrade. Other wrist, I am letting go of. And just name what you're letting go of from this past year, and I'll just occasionally repeat, I'm letting go of, and you can name whatever it is you want to release. Top of the head. I'm letting go of. inside of the eyebrows, outside of the eyes, under the eyes. I'm letting go of under and above the lips. And I'm going to suggest some things, but feel free to modify them if they don't resonate. Under the collarbone. I'm letting go of ribs, playing small. Side of the body, old fears. Wrist, scarcity mentality. Other wrist, either ors. All over the head. Patterns of grief and anger. Inside of the eyebrows, feeling at the mercy of the world. Outside of the eyes. Contraction. Under the eyes, breathe. Under and above the lips, hypervigilance. Under the collarbone, believing that I'm not enough. Middle of sternum. And add any last ones you want to bring to our attention, ribs, and letting go of side of the body. And then when you're ready, just doing any cutting of the cords motion. You can sage your body, release all the things you were noticing, you were naming, that were coming to your attention. And maybe even bringing your hands out in front of you and stacking all the things that were named, honoring them for how they served you, and releasing them to energy, light, sound, vibration. Maybe doing a little karmic car wash, clean out of your energy field of anything that got activated or stuck to you from this past year. So soaping up your whole body with energetic soap, cleansing energy, and bringing the rinse cycle, rinsing that off, and fluffing it out all around you. And then we'll do more of this in the next video, but just slowly closing your eyes, feeling yourself much lighter, and imagining that you're just swiveling your attention to the coming year, feeling into the qualities you're wanting to step into. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, knowing that we will go more in depth into what we're bringing in for the coming year. Tapping all over your body, shake it out, and touch something grounding. Beautiful.